With all of the cameras aimed directly at them, will they survive the pressure or get squished by the competition? The playoffs isn't just about skill. It's also about the mental game. Chapter 1, Round 1. Round 1 shouldn't feel like the Stanley Cup Finals, but for the Leafs, it's been the ultimate boss battle. In 2013, they were up 4-1 in Game 7 against Boston. Collapsed. Lost in overtime. 2018, 2019, Bruins again. 2020, lost to Columbus in the bubble. 2021, up 3-1 on Montreal, only to lose 3 straight. 2022, took the 2-time Cup champs to Game 7. Tampa edged them. 2023, finally broke through Tampa, and for a second, we thought the curse was over. But then, they rolled into round 2 and got flattened by Florida in 5 games. 2024, Bruins again. The Leafs' first round failures haven't been about talent. They've been mental. Every year, the pressure builds and builds. The weight of the past, the ghost of collapses, becomes the opponent. And players like Matthews and Marner, as elite as they are, have struggled under that spell. It's not just about playing well. It's about playing without fear. But in 2025, something changed. Not just on the ice, but in attitude. The team feels tougher, grittier, more resilient. Chapter 2, Roster. Talent, no problem. Depth, finally. Goaltending, actually, yes. Let's talk roster. Because on paper, this might be the best Leafs team in the Austin Matthews era. Austin Matthews is still one of the best goal scorers in the world. He's added more defense, more physicality, and he's embracing the big moments. Mitch Marner remains the playmaker-in-chief, one of the most creative passers in hockey, a penalty-killing wizard, and the motor that drives the top 6. William Nylander, he's not just flashy anymore. He's consistent, clutch, and confident, especially in overtime and late-game situations. John Tavares, though older, still brings leadership and scoring touch. He's embraced his role as a second-line anchor. This year, the Leafs' bottom 6 matters. Tyler Bertuzzi and Max Domi bring edge, chaos, and skill. Playoff-style players. Matthew Knies has grown into a powerful two-way forward who can score and hit. David Camp, Calle Yarncroke, and Noah Gregor help round out a lineup that can actually roll 4 lines without panicking. And then there's Anthony Stolarz. Yup, you heard that right. The same Anthony Stolarz who bounced around the league for years now is playing lights out in Toronto. He took over the crease after Ilya Samsonov was traded, and since then, he's been absolutely dialed in. We're talking .920 plus save percentage, big time stops, calm under pressure, everything Leafs fans hoped they'd get from previous goalies, but never consistently did. He's got to the poise of a veteran and the hunger of a guy who knows that this is his moment. The defense is balanced and battle-tested. Morgan Rielly is playing some of the best hockey of his career, quarterbacking the power play and joining the rush at just the right time. Jake McCabe brings grit and defense reliability. Simone Benoit have stepped up big this year, especially Benoit, who's become a sneaky shutdown presence. TJ Brody and Joel Edmondson offer experience and versatility. This is a group that won't intimidate like the 2004 Flames or the 2011 Bruins, but they're solid, structured, and suddenly hard to play against. With this roster, there are no more excuses. The pieces are here. So, can they finally put it together? Chapter 3, Conclusion. So, can the Toronto Maple Leafs win the Stanley Cup in 2025? Here's the honest answer. They have the roster, the goaltending that's hot at the right time. They've added grit, edge, and maturity. They've survived the noise. They've learned the hard way. But it all comes down to one thing. Can they beat the Demons round 1? If they can break through, if they can slay that dragon early, then for the first time in 2 decades, we might be actually talking about the Leafs as a serious cup threat. Because when this team gets momentum, watch out. 2025 might not be a fairy tale, but this time, it doesn't feel like fiction either. Leafs Nation, this could be it. This is part 3 of the Great Canadian Cup Chase. And stay tuned for the next team.